What's up everybody, my name is Sawyer and everywhere I look on the internet I keep finding these beauty guru favorite videos, but when I search for a camera related one I can't find it. So today I'm going to break that trend and bring you 2018 camera favorites. I hope you enjoy. Let's just kick off today's video. What's up everybody? Somehow it is already December, which means it is almost the end of 2018, moving straight into 2019. If you know where the year went, please let me know because I don't have a freaking clue. But 2018 wasn't a total bust. I spent the entire year creating incredible content for both you and myself in every single corner of the globe. And along that journey, I really kind of landed on some gear that I'm very, very excited about. I don't think everyone really knows about it. It's small gear, big gear. It's just all of the camera stuff that I have found throughout the year that I am really stoked on and thought you might be stoked on as well. So you get the point. Let me just get straight into my 2018 camera favorites. So to start out this video, my most asked question ever is what is the best camera for someone who's just starting out in photography? So for the first item on our list, it's going to be my favorite beginner photography camera, the Fujifilm X100F. The Fujifilm comes in just at $1,000 and gives you an insane amount of bang for your buck. First off, it has an insanely sharp 35mm f2 lens to make your photos look incredible no matter what level of photography you're at. Camera also comes with built-in film simulations to help you capture real-world film looks from the company who used to actually make the film we're trying to replicate. Way to go, Fuji. Plus, all of the settings and dials and features are located on the outside of the camera, so you don't have to go digging through menus and stuff, so you can finally focus on the part of taking a photo that really matters, taking the photo. Okay, so I might get shanked by some of my friends for telling you about this next item on our list, but the Samurai X3 half-frame camera is by far my favorite film camera ever created. Now, even though this camera originally came out overseas in 1987, the photographs it can take are utterly timeless. And it's called a half-frame camera because technically it only shoots half a frame of film. So a normal 36-shot roll of film will last 72 photographs. How does it do this? By making photographs like this. This unique film style leads for some incredible photographs and also some incredibly cool memories. The camera also has a 25-75 zoom lens, a flash, and autofocus built in, but the best part about the camera is it comes in used on the internet for about $100. You're welcome. Now, as a travel vlogger, one of the hardest parts about capturing all of your content is getting your gear from one place to the other. Actually, this sounds crazy, but in the last 12 months, I've gone through 10 camera bags, and by far my favorite is this Peak Design 30-liter everyday bag. This camera bag has more secret compartments than any other bag I've ever seen. Plus, it has tripod straps, it's weather sealed, and it allows access to all of your gear, not just your camera, which for travel vloggers like me is huge. But before we get to the next item in our list, I want to thank one of the sponsors of this channel, Storyblocks.com. There are times in all of our careers where we're going to be held back by budget. Whether you want a crazy establishing shot from a foreign country or a slick new intro for the beginning of your videos, Storyblocks has you covered. The best part about Storyblocks is everything on their site is royalty free and you will never have to pay per clip again. So if you're interested in B-roll stock footage or After Effects templates, Storyblocks has got you. I'll just put all of their links right down below in the description so you can check them out. But now, on to item number 4. My next favorite accessory is so simple I don't really know how anyone had never thought about it before. These little anchor hooks from Peak Design have made my life so much easier, it's incredible. They're just pretty much little quick release buttons for your camera straps. I literally keep these little anchor hooks on every single camera and strap I own so that I can just switch between them effortlessly. I literally keep them on my backpacks, on my wrist straps, on my camera straps, even on carabiners so that I can clip cameras onto bags or even my belt when I'm out in the field working. It's little tools like this that actually make it possible to realistically have a camera with you every single place you go. So for you, I am thankful. Now, this next little gem might not be for everyone, but if you're obsessed with capturing the real moments or actually documenting your life, this Sony camcorder will probably be your favorite camera to vlog on. The Sony AX53 looks exactly like the camera that your parents used to film you on as a baby, except the picture is perfect and the audio is legendary. Now, it may not be the most technologically advanced camera in the world, but for under $800, this camera can sure capture memories that you are missing trying to vlog on a big camera like a 1DX Mark II. And at the end of the day, isn't vlogging supposed to be all about capturing the real moments? My next favorite little piece of gear is actually a tripod. Now, everyone is really familiar with the Joby GorillaPod, but what you probably don't know is if you purchase only the GorillaPod legs, you can take any fluid video head from a normal tripod and screw it on, and all of a sudden you have a hybrid. Now, not only does this make your camera so much more functional because you have a professional fluid head with you for panning and tilting shots, but it also means you won't have to switch the base plate on your camera when going between a Joby GorillaPod, a real tripod, a Steadicam, or even something like a Ronin S. The only catch is you have to make sure to purchase the Joby 5K GorillaPod legs so that they can support the extra weight of having a fluid head tripod. But that is a huge travel hack that I wasn't going to tell you about, but I feel you deserve to know. You know, that's why I made this video. Now, my new favorite product actually comes from Canon. It is the new full-frame mirrorless EOS R beast of a camera. Now, not only does this camera do the professional photo job of like a 5D4 or an A7R III, but somehow this camera holds up to the video of, say, a 1DX Mark II. Now, this little camera is an absolute powerhouse on its own, but when it's paired with the new Canon 50mm 1.2, it is unstoppable. This is by far the sharpest lens I have ever had the pleasure of shooting on. I'm actually planning on filming a full 1DX Mark II versus EOS R video for next week, so if there's any questions or things you want to see me test out, leave them down below in the comments and I'll make sure to include them in the video. But now, on to the last little piece of gear that I just am so freaking stoked on. Okay, now we come to my favorite piece of camera gear that I have found all year, the Noctilux 50mm f.95. Now, this lens is an absolute monster. It's coming in just at under $12,000 and it takes 6 years to cook in an oven underground. Not to mention is the fastest production lens in the entire world. Now, the extremely low aperture on this lens makes for this beautiful, buttery, just out of focus depth of field, but the color that comes off this lens might even look better than it does in real life. Now, I've had the pleasure of testing countless lenses throughout my career, but I can honestly say that this lens will most likely still be on my camera when I am 90 years old. The look of the images this produced are just timeless, it's beautiful, and it's what I want my children to see in our photo albums. I know that's it's a little extra, but I mean, if I have, why not, right? I mean, but for right now, this lens is only available for the Leica M mount or Sony, but you need an adapter. And for anyone wondering, the camera I've been using this lens with is the Leica M10P, which I absolutely also love, but I plan on doing an entire video on that in the future, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to check that out. But guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and make a brand new film and photography related video every single Thursday and Sunday, unless life gets in the way, which a lot of times it does. But any aspiring content creators out there, I would love to have you be part of our community here, both on YouTube and Instagram. We watch each other's videos, we like each other's photos. We're pretty dang supportive here if you didn't know, so you might want to join. But other than that, I love you guys very much, and before you go, never forget, stay motivated, stay inspired, and never stop creating. I will see you beautiful people next Sunday. Peace.